大家好，欢迎收听唱歌学中文。Hi everybody, welcome to Sing and Learn Chinese. Today we are going over the song 下个路口, which is the translated theme song from the 2023 Pixar movie Elemental, which was written by Lauf, I don't know how you say his name, but it's Lauv, singer-songwriter, and was sung in the translated version by Wang, who is or was a member of TF Boys. He's a pretty well-known singer-songwriter in China, presently still active. Okay, so let's take a look at the lyrics. And we have the Chinese lyrics on top and the original English lyrics at the bottom, so you can see for yourself how well or not the translated version works with the original. All right, so we have 曾困在小空间. 曾 means once in the past. 曾经 short for 曾经. So 曾困在 is trapped in 小空间, a small space. The I is understood, so the narrator is saying, I was once trapped in a small space. Which is kind of different from started out on a one-way train, but that's okay. And then 世界不过几个路口. So 世界 is the world, 不过 is only, it's just, 几个 means a few, 路口 is intersection. So this narrator is saying that their world consisted of just a few intersections. They were just kind of stuck in their little small space. And that is quite different from the English translation, or the English original lyrics, as you can see there, but that's okay. And then we have 直到那次与你擦肩. 直到 until 那次 that time 与你 with you 擦肩 is to brush shoulders, so it's like until the time when I brushed up against you, I passed you, like our shoulders bumped each other as we crossed the road or something like that. And again, quite different from the English translation, but that's one of the things that happens when you try to translate a song from an existing product or movie into another language, is that the translator has to decide, they have to sacrifice something. So it's like you either sacrifice the original meaning of the text, the lyrics, or you sacrifice the smoothness of your native language, because some things cannot be translated very easily, or you sacrifice rhythm, like there might be too many syllables or too few syllables in a line, or you might have to sacrifice rhyme if there is rhyme, and rhymes, things like that. So different translators have different prerogatives, and they make different decisions on how they want to translate things. Sometimes people just take the melody and then they kind of know what the story is, and they just completely come up with totally new lyrics. That happens too. All right. Then we have 让我思绪掠过宇宙尽头. So 让我 is it let me, or it made me in this case. 思绪让我的思绪, in other words. So 思绪 is like my thoughts. It made my thoughts. 掠过 is to sweep across to. 宇宙 is the universe, 尽头 is the edge. So it made my thoughts sweep to the edge of the universe. So it went from a small confined space to now you've got the whole universe. Then we have 星河倒映在你眼眸. So 星河 is the Milky Way. 倒映 is to be reflected in. 你眼眸 in your eyes. So that's very different from the English translation or the English lyrics, but I don't really see how you could have really translated that exactly. I mean, not so that the lyrics would work very well. All right, then we have 这是一切都会改变的前奏. 这是 this is 一切 all of everything 都会改变. All of it will 改变 is change, and then 前奏 is a prelude. This is a prelude to the concept of everything changing, to everything coming to change, everything that is going to change, something along those lines. Then we have 美好前奏. 美好 is beautiful, awesome, great. 美 means beauty, and then 好 means good. So a beautiful and good prelude. Then we have 下个路口. At the next intersection, 我想在你左右. So 我想 I want to 在你 be at your 左右 left and right. I want to be near you. I want to be around you, by your side, basically. 下个路口我想在你左右. Then we have 从今以后你是我宇宙. 从今以后, so 从今 from now 以后 until the future. From now on, 你是 you are 我宇宙 my universe. From now on, you are my universe. And then 很不同 means very different. 却如此吸引. Yet 如此 in this way, or so much so. 吸引 is to be attracted by. So the narrator seems to be referring to themselves and the object of their affection, the other person, their partner. And they're saying, we are very different, but we are attractive to each other. And then 就像是晴空和阵雨. 就像是 means just like. 晴空 is a clear sky, and then 阵雨 is passing showers. So just as different as clear skies versus passing showers. You're the sky, I'll be the weather. Okay, there's kind of a similar sentiment in there. And then 成就了彼此的独特. And then 成就 is to achieve, accomplish 彼此的 each other's. 独特 is uniqueness. Achieve each other's uniqueness. I'm not really sure what that means exactly. I think it's kind of like you bring out each other's unique aspects, characteristics. Then we have 这夏夜, this summer night. 微风和恋曲. 微风 is the breeze, and 和 means and then 恋曲 is love song. The summer night, breezes and love songs. And then 有多少温柔和欢喜. How much 温柔 is like gentleness, warmth, tenderness, kindness. 和欢喜 and joy, celebration. And then 因为 woo 有你. So the woo doesn't mean anything. It's just, yeah, you know how in songs that go la-di-da, nonsense syllables. And then so how much tenderness and joy because there is you, because you exist, because you're here, because you exist. And then we have 点亮点亮我的心上那道光芒. 点亮 means to light up. 我的心上 on my heart. 那道 that ray of 光芒 light, that ray of light, light up that ray of light on my heart. And then 点亮点亮 again, light up, light up. 你在发光 you are shining. 发光 is to give off light. 光 is light. 发 is to give off. So you're giving off light, you're shining. And that's it. It's not a very long, complicated song. There's a lot of repeats. It's a pretty good beginner level, maybe middle beginner level song for you to learn if you're interested. Pick up some new vocabulary and sing along with the karaoke version. You have that. And yeah, as usual, if you have any songs that you would like to see explained, torn apart, translated, defined, described, feel free to leave a message below or send an email. And until we sing again, 再见.